Tony has your starting lineups. They're being brought to you by SWGI Specialists. Now U.S. Digestive Health, a different name of the same team, providing the same exceptional digestive care to our communities. Wishing the best of luck to our Fayette County teams. Tony?
All right, thanks, Brian. For the visiting Laurel Highlands Mustangs, who come in 5-16 overall, 2-11 in Section 1-5A play. Their head coach, Mr. John Smith, in his second year. His assistant coaches are Rodney Gallagher, Paul Eckert, and John Krisner. Their starters tonight will be number 3, Antoine Black, a 6'1 senior guard. Number 5, Caden Smith, a 5'9 sophomore guard, getting the start in place of the ill Luke Martin here tonight. Number 15, Nico Harum, the 6'2 senior forward, getting the start. Number 22, Sevi Vecchiola, 6'1 junior forward. And number 24, Aiden Black, a 5'11 senior guard. On the other side for the Penn Trafford Warriors, who come in 12-9 overall, 7-6 in Section 1-5A play. Their head coach, Mr. Doug Kelly. His assistant coaches, Andy Lonegro, Bob Divins, Cam Siegfried, and Sean Kelly. Their starters tonight will be the 5 seniors on the squad. It'll be number 2, Tyler Anthony, a 6' senior guard. Number 5, Braden Stone, a 5'11 senior guard. Number 11, Derek Carr, a 6' senior forward. Number 12, Jack Weishar, a 6'1 senior guard. And number 21, sharpshooting Evan Gross, a 6' senior guard for the Warriors.
And Tony, I thought the Mustangs played surprisingly well with Martin out of the lineup on Tuesday. Talking to John Smith during our Sprouse Insurance Group pregame show, he said Luke wanted to be here today. Actually left school Tuesday with the illness and has not returned to school, and he's watching our broadcast here tonight. And again, Luke, we hope you're feeling better. I know you wanted to be here at the game tonight with the rest of your teammates.
Well, actually, I think he is.
Is he here?
Yeah, he is here, but I mean, he's not well. Actually, interestingly enough, I had seen his mother last night at Olive Garden, and I said, hey, I'll see you tomorrow night. And she says, I'm not so sure Luke's going to play. He said he's been struggling all week. So, yeah, I think Mama knows best, and Luke's going to sit out this one as well. But good news for him is he's got another year coming back, so that's one good thing. But he had a good season as well, averaging 12 points a game. So he's done well for the Mustangs, and they're going to miss him here tonight.
If you're looking for a dentist, Dr. Michael George and Dr. Ashley Parker of George Dental Associates, a Uniontown staple, has over 40 years experience treating patients of all ages. Their caring professional team of dentists and their staff offers a full range of dental services, including restorative, preventative, pediatric, cosmetic, and so much more. Visit GeorgeDentalAssociates.com. That's GeorgeDentalAssociates.com, and find out how they can enhance your smile through the art of dentistry. Wishing the Laurel Highlands Mustangs the best of luck this season. The North Union Township Recreation Center supervisors Kurt Matthews, Rob Tupta, and Ron Landman are proud sponsors of the Laurel Highlands High School basketball team. The North Union Rec Center wishes the Mustangs and the Lady Mustangs the best of luck this season. For information on the North Union Township Rec Center volleyball, basketball, and soccer leagues, please phone 724-438-7350 or visit their website at NorthUnionRecCenter.com. Of course, we talk all the time, Tony, about the great rec center in South Union Township. I've been up to that rec center in North Union Township. It's pretty nice, too.
Oh, both of them have really nice facilities, and that's the thing. You know, it's great for the kids and great for all these kids that want to play basketball growing up and get ready for the high school teams.
Mustangs tonight in their away blues, red numbers and white trim. Their bench off on the far side. The Penn Trafford Warriors, the home whites, dark green numbers and gold trim, and their bench right on our near side. As you can tell, Tony and I, not exactly the best vantage point here tonight. We have the low camera view. The way this gym is set up, they had no place to really put us up high or put our camera up high, so you get the rare opportunity for a courtside camera for our game here tonight for Penn Trafford and Laurel Highlands.
It's a little bit different, Brian, and as I mentioned to you, probably a good thing you're sitting on the right side because the Penn Trafford Warriors have a tendency to stand up and get out on the floor a little bit once a three-pointer's made on the other side. So you've got the good view, but, yeah, it's a little tough to broadcast from here.
And you're actually here for the Uniontown Penn Trafford game back in December. Actually might have been the first day of the conference season back almost 2 months ago with Josh Scully, and you guys were in basically the exact same spot.
Well, we were in the exact same spot, and we saw a great basketball game, and hopefully we're going to see the same thing here tonight.
We're going to take a break now for the national anthem here at Penn Trafford High School.
Please remember to stay off the court at all times. Don't touch the whistle toward
Nice crowd on here tonight as well for the Penn Trafford Warriors and the Laurel Highlands Mustangs. Again, the final regular season game of the year for both Penn Trafford and Laurel Highlands. The Warriors will be advancing to the WPIAL playoffs, and for the Mustangs, this is pretty much their playoff game here tonight, Tony.
Yeah, it is, Brian. And actually, when you look at it even Tuesday night, as we said, they gave the Uniontown Red Raiders everything they can handle. But you're right. Tonight is their playoff game, and they want to go out on a good note. And tell you what, if they would beat this team, Penn Trafford is a nice-looking team. I mean, they've played a lot of teams well, and as we said, really good basketball team, so hopefully the Mustangs can put on a good show here tonight.
And Penn Trafford looking for some better luck in the postseason. They had a year ago. They went 11-12, went 5-5 out of Section 3 and 5A, and lost to Thomas Jefferson 72-53 in the first round of the WPIAL playoffs. And they'll likely be on the road for a first-round playoff game as well, since they will be the fourth-place team out of Section 1. And Section 1, of course, the only 5A section getting 5 teams in the playoffs due to the fact there's 8 teams in that conference. The rest of the conferences all have 7 teams in 5A. Yeah,
and pretty much a lot of the spots are already taken. I mean, there's a couple playoff spots up for grabs in Section 2 5A and Section 3 5A, and we can go over all the scenarios, but it's one of those things where a couple teams looking to get in. But, interestingly enough, Brian, I looked at the standings and everything and kind of looked at the Tribs ratings of these teams, and number 1 coming in is Montour, and number 2, Baldwin. Number 3 is the Red Raiders. 4 is Chartiers Valley, and 5 are the Moon Planets. But the thing of it is, when you look at it, Section 2 5A has nobody ranked at all. And it's one of those things where, you almost think that each section is going to have somebody ranked, but not so the case this year.
I think it's key for Uniontown as well to get a top 3 seed. You end up in that 4 or 5 range. You end up having to play Montour in the semis instead of possibly taking on the Spartans in a WPIAL championship game.
Yeah, and you know what? And we've seen Baldwin play, and I've actually seen Montour on TV, and I'll tell you what, they're tough. They've got a nice squad, and you can never count. You can never count out Chartiers Valley, that's for sure.
Uniontown actually played Baldwin last year in a game that was up at North Hills High School, part of the Pittsburgh Basketball Classic. And the Fighting Highlanders actually knocked off the Red Raiders in that game.
Right, exactly right. So it's one of those things where, you know what, it's no matter who you get in the draw, it's going to be a tough road.
I'm impressed by the atmosphere here at Penn Trafford High School tonight. They got the pep band going, good crowd on hand. Warriors huddling off here on the near side. Mustangs set to go. It'll be Evan Gross to take the opening tip-off here for Penn Trafford. Jumping for the Mustangs, Nico Harum. Officials here today, Harry Rourke, Ryan Mayer, and James McCoy. And it'll be Ryan Mayer to throw it up as Harum going up against Evan Gross. And the ball tipped around here on the near side, and the Warriors control there with Braden Stone, the 5'11 senior guard who came in averaging 12.8 points a game. So the Warriors set it up here in the Laurel Highlands zone here on the far side. Stone sending it off there on the wing to Jack Weischer. Weischer actually started a lot early on in the season, and then when Tyler Boss re-entered the lineup, Weischer's been coming off the bench, but getting the start here on senior day. Little turn and shoot out in front. No good there from Derek Carr, but the putback is good there on the backside. Braden Stone.
Now you're going to have Carr with the putback, number 11.
Okay, yeah. I was screened out there.
Yeah, I know. I knew. That's why I was trying to help you out there. It's tough where we're at, Brian, I got to tell you.
Here's Aiden Black, dump down Sevi Vecchiola, tries to reposition, goes up and gets the 2 to go. So Vecchiola coming off of a game with Uniontown where he fouled out against the Red Raiders, gets his opening 2 here. We're knotted up at 2 here at the 7:05 mark of the first. Inside scoop shot, a lot of contact. And
did they call it offense?
Was
or
it
did
offensive there? Again, these players for Penn Trafford are standing up, and
no,
we can't see.
It was on Derek Carr, trust me. I did see that.
Okay, so Carr called there for the charge.
He got called for his first foul.
I'll try to stand up here, Tony, and get a little better vantage point here. As Aiden Black will bring it back across. Aiden up top here between the circles, dances off the elbow, goes cross-court far side over to Caden Smith, who drains the 3. Nothing but the bottom of the net there for Caden Smith. His 14th made 3 of the season as Laurel Highlands on top, 5-2.
And a nice pull-up jumper there by Smith, and it's one of those things he can get a little momentum. He can fill it up for the Mustangs here tonight.
Here's Weischer going down the lane, floated up, shot attempt no good. I think it was tapped out there by Caden Smith. It was, or made Penn Trafford basketball here in the Laurel Highlands zone.
Yeah, and Caden just tried to tip it there. I don't know if he thought somebody was over in the corner, not for the Mustangs, but anyway, you're looking at Penn Trafford to kick it in.
Stone resets. Tyler Anthony, touch from Weisher off far side again. Braden Stone back on the wing to Weisher for three. Came up short there off the side of the rim. And Caden Smith running back here for the Mustangs. Bounce pass off to his right. And the finish there from Antoine Black. So Antoine Black giving Laurel Highlands a 7-2 lead over Penn Trafford here at the 6:06 mark of the opening quarter.
That was a nice move by Smith to draw the defense out. Actually went a little further than the foul line, but able to get in and hit Antoine Black with a nice pass for that easy layup.
Stone trying to set it up down low there to Derek Carr. Going off to his left, pass deflected. Saved there by Evan Gross. Goes baseline underneath. Carr got too deep, and they'll pull it back out again. Now left of the lane, Braden Stone trying to fight here on Aiden Black. Tough shot, but he got it to go. Braden Stone, his first two of the game. Warriors back to within 3 of the Mustangs at 7-4 here at the 5:33 mark of the first.
Tell you what, Braden Stone has really played well for Penn Trafford all year long. We saw him have a couple nice games against Uniontown as well.
Aiden Black coming back with a floater, no good there, and the Warriors tap it back out to Tyler Anthony. Anthony in traffic, lost the handle. Caden Smith says, thank you very much there for the Mustangs. Bounce pass forward, Vecchiola drives and scores. Sevi Vecchiola making an early impact here for Laurel Highlands. Vecchiola with 4, and the Mustangs a 9-4 lead over Penn Trafford here the 5:05 mark of the first.
Nice use of the left hand there by Sevi.
Little hop step and drawing the foul there. Braden Stone couldn't finish with a left hand, but a foul called here on Laurel Highlands. Looks like it'll go on Caden Smith.
Yeah, I think it's going to go on Caden Smith. That's going to be his first, team first.
And they'll rule this in the act. And it'll be Jack Weisher. No, check that. It will be Stone.
Stone
shooting
going
the free throw.
Yeah.
Stone came in 63%, 38 of 60, 5'11 senior guard. Averaging 12.8 points a game. First of 2 free throws good for Braden Stone.
Stone is actually going to go to Seton Hill and play baseball.
Nice.
Yeah. And Penn Trafford actually won the WPIAL last year. So they're looking to repeat, only losing 1 starter. So they're going to be good again this year.
Second of 2 free throws, no good. Mustangs the rebound, and Caden Smith back on the other side. Smith a little pullback there to Antoine Black. Jumper good. Boy, Antoine finding his shot here, Tony, in the final week of the regular season.
He's been shooting better even the second half of this year, Brian. I noticed that, too, in a bunch of games, even watching online. I mean, he's really got his shot down. He's made a lot of threes, and he's done well. Another
make there for Braden Stone on the Penn Trafford side, and Stone for the Warriors has 5 of their 7, and they're back to within 4 of Laurel Highlands at 11-7. Here at the 4:27 mark of the first. Aiden Black for Laurel Highlands going cross court, far side, Caden Smith. Caden comes far baseline, resets up top, Nico Harem. Floater in the lane, no good there from Nico. Rebound tipped around, last touch by Sevi Vecchiola going out. It'll be Penn Trafford basketball.
Yeah, Vecchiola, good position underneath there, just couldn't get the ball. Went up with the left hand and knocked it out of bounds. So Mustangs with a 4-point lead, though, playing pretty well so far.
Off to a nice start, less than 4 minutes in. Here at Penn Trafford High School senior night for the Penn Trafford Warriors. Braden Stone switching there with Derek Carr. Interesting, Carr, the quarterback of their football team. Of course, you have the NFL quarterback, Derek Carr, as well, and a foul called there off the drive from Jack Weisher.
They're going to call that.
Second
that's
on
going
Smith.
to be it. Yeah, I was going to say. Kind of, it was interesting. I thought that Weisher was kind of falling as he went towards the basket. It kind of fell into Caden Smith, but the referees didn't see it that way.
First of 2 free throws good for Weisher. Weisher came in 9 of 13 from the free throw line, 69%. The 6'1 senior came in averaging around 5 points a game. And talking to Doug Kelly earlier in the season, said it was kind of tough pulling a senior like Weisher out of the starting lineup, but he's accepted the role coming off the bench well here later on in the season. But of course, getting the start here on senior night. Second free throw is no good. Ball was deflected out on the far side. Will remain Laurel Highlands basketball.
Yeah, that pass was headed towards Luke Grimm, who checked in for the Mustangs. Caden Smith takes a seat with those 2 fouls.
Aiden Black sends it to Sevi Vecchiola in the backcourt. Sevi now looking to bring it across. He'll hand back off here to Antoine Black, high on the right. Antoine watched there by Evan Gross, works off to his left. Sends it over to Aiden Black now on the far wing. With 3:35 left here in the opening quarter, Laurel Highlands an 11-8 lead over Penn Trafford. Aiden off to Luke Grimm, back up to Antoine Black, who sends in another 3. So for Antoine, Tony, that's his 30th made 3 of the season. Has 7 of the 14 for the Mustangs here in the opening quarter. But Braden Stone's red hot. Another basket back on the other side for Penn Trafford. He has 7 of their 10. Warriors back to within 4 of the Mustangs at 14-10. Here at the 3:10 mark of the opening quarter. Pull-up Jay up top this time. No good off the front of the rim for Antoine Black. Off a tip, Tyler Anthony, the rebound there for Penn Trafford. Off to his left to Weischer on the inside. The floater good.
Derek
for
Carr.
Derek Carr again.
Yeah. Carr, that was a difficult shot as well. He's kind of fading to his left, but able to get it to go.
Antoine Long, 2 near wing, good again. Antoine Black, 9 here in the opening quarter, has 9 of the 16 for the Mustangs. Laurel Highlands up 4 now, it's 16-12. It's one of the faster paced Laurel Highlands games we've seen so far this season.
Yeah, I would agree. And Antoine Black, you can see he's feeling it.
And now Tyler Anthony coming back with a 3 for Penn Trafford. His first points of the game come from outside the three-point arc. That's his 55th made 3 of the season. And as the Warriors back to within 1 of the Mustangs at 16-15, here with 2:22 left in the first.
Yeah, when Anthony gets hot, he can fill it up. He's a streaky shooter.
Now the Mustangs holding here with Aiden Black, trying to spin off of Derek Carr. Directs traffic, bounce pass over to Antoine. Well played on both sides here in the opening 6 minutes. Vecchiolo, a hop, step, a lot of contact. No foul call. Harem offensive rebound got blocked on the putback, and the Warriors, odd man break coming back. They'll pull back out Anthony. Send it back on the wing, and the 3 ball from Derek Carr's no good. Foul called here off the rebound.
He actually thought that Harem might have got fouled underneath, but referees didn't see that one.
They called it on Weischer. His first, the second team foul on Penn Trafford.
Now Tyrone Burton checking in for the Mustangs. Also going to have some other of the normal starters for Penn Trafford check in. Tyler Boss checking in now, as well as Nick Ponko.
Mustangs switch back there with Brim over to Harem now on the far side. Bounce pass into Tyrone Burton. Burton trying to reposition. Tough matchup there with Zach Feldman. Pulls it back up top. Luke Brim's 3-ball rattles out, and the rebound pulled down by Tyler Boss for Penn Trafford. So the Warriors back on it, down 1 at 16-15. Bounce pass down to Feldman. Repositions. Had the shot attempt blocked, but kept alive there by the Warriors. Boss sends it out on the wing, and the 3 ball's an air ball, and picked up there by the Mustangs. Aiden Black coming back. Floater out in front, no good. Rebound tipped around. Tyrone Burton finds it and goes strong. He gets the 2 to go for Laurel Highlands. First 2 off the bench for Tyrone Burton, and Laurel Highlands up 3 at 18-15. Here the 105 mark of the first.
Yeah, and that was a good job by Burton to run the floor and follow that shot, and able to pick up his first basket of the game.
Nick Ponko coming back here for Penn Trafford. Little handoff, and Zach Feldman couldn't finish out in front. Feldman getting his own rebound back and gets fouled going back up.
That foul's going to be on Harem.
Be his
no, I take it back. They might have called that on Burton.
It does go on Burton.
Wow.
His first team third.
Thought it was more on Nico Harem underneath, but Burton's going to pick up his first.
Now Zach Feldman, the 6'4 junior forward, came in averaging 12 points and 6 rebounds a game. Makes the first of 2 free throws here for Penn Trafford. Warriors back to within 2 of the Mustangs at 18-16. Here with 51 seconds left in the opening quarter.
A lot of activity here tonight, Brian.
Brian Rozak with Tony Hanola. Carl Childs behind the cameras. Feldman misses on the second of 2 free throws. Laurel Highlands with the rebound. 45 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Aiden Black brings it across on the far side, fronted there by Tyler Boss. Little switch back up top there with Luke Grimm. He's watched by Ben Lenhart. Back over to Harem on the far wing. Bounce pass into Burton. Trying to back it on Feldman. Burton staying with it, lost the dribble, pulls back over to Antoine. He's fronted by Nick Ponko. Antoine comes baseline near side, little fadeaway, good for Antoine Black. He's feeling it tonight, Tony. Has 11 here in the opening quarter, and Laurel Highlands up 4, 20-16.
Yeah, and the thing of it is, Brian, he's been defended good too. It's not like he's getting easy shots. I mean, he's able to create some space and knock those down. He's having a great first quarter.
Kind of 7 seconds left in the quarter. Coming far wing, and in there was Boss, kicked in the corner. 3 ball off the mark from Mastro. The ball gets deflected into the backcourt, and that'll do it for 1 quarter of basketball. With Laurel Highlands leading Penn Trafford 20-16 here on the C. Harper Honda Group High School Sports Night on WMBS and the WMBS YouTube page. Where can you go these days and have your gas pump for you, oil checked and windshield cleaned? Joby's Golf, that's where. Joby's Golf is conveniently located at the corner of Fayette Street and Beeson Boulevard. Joby's Golf is fast, friendly, and a full-service gas station that has been serving the Uniontown area for more than 50 years. Joby's Golf offers lockout services, a fenced-in storage lot. There's a AAA 24-hour car and light truck towing service. Call them at 724-438-0681 for Joby's Golf. You can find more snuggle time this winter. Be prepared for the cold with help of First Federal Savings and Loan Association of Greene County. with a home improvement loan, home equity loan, home equity line of credit. You can finally upgrade that old furnace, take care of that leaking roof, or replace those outdated floors. Visit a loan officer today or apply online at ffgc.bank. First Federal Savings and Loan Association of Greene County. Member FDIC, equal housing lender, NMLS number 458729. Brian Morozak along with Tony Hanola. And Tony, the story certainly on the Laurel Highlands side. Antoine Black, 11 points already.
Antoine Black with 11 here in this first quarter and really hitting everything he's throwing up. So good start for Antoine, and really like to see him have a great game because it's his senior year as well. So his last game with the Mustangs, and really like to see him go out in style.
Braden Stone leading the way on the Penn Trafford side with 7. Mustangs start the second quarter with the basketball coming towards us as Aiden Black sends it over to brother Antoine. Those two in Mustang uniforms for the final time tonight here at Penn Trafford High School. It'll be Antoine sending in another 3. You talk about going out in style tonight, Tony. Antoine with 14 already. It's a 7-point Laurel Highlands lead at 23-16 with 7:35 left before halftime.
And again, defended well by Penn Trafford.
We'll get a foul on the floor here against the Mustangs.
They're going to call that on Burton, I think. And that's going to be his second, so that's a big foul. So Tyrone Burton, who checked in, now is going to pick up his second. Got to wonder what Coach Smith's going to do here.
Again, no Luke Martin available, missing his second game this week with the flu. And here's Feldman on the floor for Penn Trafford. Jump ball will get called here, tied up with Aiden Black. This time Penn Trafford will get it off the arrow with 7:24 left before halftime. Laurel Highlands on top 23-16.
Well, and you can see that the Mustangs were looking to fast break off of that. They thought they had possession and had a couple guys headed down court.
It just didn't work out that way. Tyler Boss gets it here off the inbounds pass. Boss missed the first 11 games of the season for the Warriors. A little in and out action, but Sebi Vecchiolo forces the turnover there for Laurel Highlands. Back to Antoine Black, long 2 near side. Good again. He cannot miss tonight, Tony. He has 16 here in the opening half, and Laurel Highlands up 9 at 25-16.
Wow, tell you what, great start.
Feldman comes back and banks one in there for Penn Trafford. His first field goal of the game, made a free throw earlier, so he has 3. And the Warriors back to within 7 of Laurel Highlands at 25-18. With 6:49 left here in the second quarter. We'll get a little foul on the floor here, likely going on Tyler Boss.
Yeah, it is going to go on Boss. That's going to be his first. Kind of bodied up Aiden Black, so he's going to pick up his first. And you got Varney in as well for the Mustangs. Again, another senior getting some action.
Vecchiola has it now on the near wing. Hands back off to Aiden Black. Aiden holds in front of the Penn Trafford bench. Goes cross-court far side over to Grimm. Grimm a little ball fake. He's in trouble. Penn Trafford wanted to travel. Didn't get it. Back to Antoine. He comes baseline near side. Trying to pull it back out, but went right to Evan Gross for the Warriors.
Yeah, just got a little too deep underneath on the baseline. Had no place to go with it once he lost the dribble.
And Grimm's going to pick up the foul, too, as it's whistled down with the Warriors taking it back the other way.
Grimm made a nice ball fake on that last possession.
I
thought he was going to take the shot. Probably should have, but had a great ball fake, but just didn't take it.
Warriors send it in. A Feldman open here block. Plays it up and in. Zach Feldman 4 here in the second, 5 for the game. Warriors back to within 5 of the Mustangs at 25-20 with 6:17 left before halftime.
Yeah, and right there, just able to catch the Mustangs sleeping on defense a little bit.
Aiden Black out of his own zone, bounces in the corner again to Antoine, picked up there by Nick Palco, touch from Varney. Lost the dribble, back to Antoine again with Varney now setting the screen. Antoine along 2 up top. This one off the mark and skying for the rebound there. Peyton Mastro for Penn Trafford. And Mastro back across.
One thing about Penn Trafford, they're deep.
Yes, they
play
are.
A lot of guys.
There's about 11 or 12 in the rotation, and off a miss on the initial drive there from Gross. Feldman able to clean it up and draw the foul in the process. So Feldman now with 6 here in the second, 7 for the game. An opportunity to add another point here at the free throw line.
Yeah, they're going to call that foul on Varney. Trying to see who it's on. You're right, Brian. Tough place to broadcast from. But
yeah, we're in the corner. Also makes it tough because every time the Warriors attempt a 3, they all stand up right in front of us. You have no view of that far side on those 3 balls as Feldman makes the free throw. So Feldman now 7 here in the second, 8 for the game. And it's 25-23, Mustangs over the Warriors. And Tony and I don't have any spotters either, just the two of us. And Aiden Black getting his pocket picked. Look out here, Derek Carr coming back. Carr spins, hands off to his left. Going up and missing there, Tyler Boss. Ball deflected out of play, off of Laurel Highlands going out. We'll stay with Penn Trafford in the Mustang zone.
Yeah, I think it was off Vecchiola. He thought it was off Penn Trafford, but the Warriors to trigger it in.
Tyler Boss to send it into the corner to Feldman. Watch there by Varney. Feldman, pretty move, scooping it up and in. He might get a late foul here in the process. No basket. They call a charge there on Feldman.
Wow.
Wow, that's right.
Well, put it this way, it's a wild call, but I actually thought it was the right call. And I'm not sure who it was, but somebody stood their position and able to draw that foul. So good job by the Mustangs defensively.
And the ball back up too. Aiden Black out of his own zone. 5:17 left before halftime. Aiden coming forward, spinning off the elbow, comes near side, jumper on the way. Off the back iron a couple of times before falling out. And Braden Stone pulls down the rebound for Penn Trafford. Outlet pass too far there for Carr. And it was deflected out, I believe, there on the far side. We'll get Antoine Black re-entering on the Mustang side, and Tyler Anthony back in there for the Penn Trafford Warriors. Also, I believe it's Penn Trafford basketball here, too.
It is, and also back in is Caden Smith with 2 fouls, so he's got to be careful.
And Caden with 2 and Tyrone Burton with 2 on the Laurel Highlands side. Here off the inbounds pass, Gross, a little ball fake, stays with the loss. The dribble had it poked away, but a foul call there on the Mustangs. And head coach John Smith didn't like that call.
Hey, you know what? Obviously we're pretty far away and everything, but I thought we had a pretty clear view. I thought Nico Harum got all ball, but he's going to get called for his first foul.
Actually, it is his first, right? And initially had 2 up there, then corrected it.
Right.
Fourth team foul on the Mustangs here in the second quarter. Off the inbounds pass, continuation granted for Braden Stone. He missed on the shot attempt. Jump ball called off the rebound. It's Laurel Highlands basketball, this time off the arrow.
Yeah, and a good fight underneath there by June Packrone, who checked in for the Mustangs on that tie-up. So he was able to get the possession for the Mustangs off of that jump ball.
Been a competitive game so far tonight. Laurel Highlands 25, Penn Trafford 23. And an errant pass there for Laurel Highlands picked off by Zach Feldman. And Feldman back across here for Penn Trafford. Pulls up on the elbow, fires it down low, and cutting and getting fouled is Evan Gross.
And that foul's going to be on Packrone. He just grabbed him as he came through the lane. So Packrone picks up his first.
Mustangs over the limit already here in the second quarter.
Yeah, it's going to send Gross to the line. Gross 14 for 21 from the line, a 66% free throw shooter.
Yet to score in this game, came in averaging 9.2 a contest. First of 2 here on the way and no good for Evan Gross.
Yeah, and kind of surprising too, because Gross has knocked down 31 threes so far this year. So we've seen him get hot, and we've done a couple games where he can fill them up.
Yeah, it's still early on.
Yeah.
Don't be surprised if he starts pouring them in, especially in the second half. He's going to miss both free throws here. Battle for the loose ball rebound, and the Warriors kept it alive there with Derek Carr. And Carr in the corner for 3, too strong. Going right to Sebi Vecchiola over Laurel Highlands. Now the Mustangs work out of their own zone. Caden Smith up top.
Whoa.
Fires it down to Vecchiola. Vecchiola between defenders, got too deep. Put it out the bottom of the glass. It gets taunted there by the Penn Trafford fans. And back in the corner, a missed 3 there from the Warriors. Weischer going for the rebound, able to tip it back to Ethan McDonald, who just checked in. The reset there left of the lane, and then back up top with Braden Stone. Stone trying to work off Sebi Vecchiola. Midway through the second quarter, 25-23 Laurel Highlands. Braden Stone off to his left there to Tyler Anthony. Anthony back in the corner with Caden Smith defending. It's Evan Gross with the basketball. Gross off to his right again to Derek Carr. Carr bounce pass again down to Gross, who leads. He gets the basket to go and 1. So there you go, Tony. Impact from Evan Gross ties this game at 25.
Yeah, the reverse odd jazz, as Soup would say, and that's one of those things. Although Gross had good position underneath and a good entry pass by Feldman. And that's going to be Caden Smith's 3rd foul, so got to wonder what Coach Smith is going to do here.
You got to take him out now.
Well, you got to take him out. I mean,
second.
You're going to need some guard play in the second half, so he's definitely going to have to come out.
Gross's free throw good to give Penn Trafford the lead. At 26-25 over Laurel Highlands. 3:41 left before halftime. I think a big opportunity here for both Aiden and Antoine maybe to shine. They're both on the court right now. Aiden has the basketball from the near elbow. Handing off, down low, cutting and missing there is Jude Packrone, and Vecchiola has it knocked away. A lot of contact. No foul called on either side, Tony. We play on as Braden Stone works out of the pack with a drive and scores for Penn Trafford. Braden Stone with 9. And now the Mustangs will take a timeout. With 3:14 left before halftime, little run for the Warriors has them up 3 at 28-25. And road of big corporations and interpersonal experiences, there's something truly special about family-owned businesses. For over 70 years, the Mike Kelly Automotive family has been serving the community with integrity, honesty, and a commitment to putting families first, and they're not stopping anytime soon. Their commitment to excellence in sales and service remains stronger than ever. Visit the Mike Kelly Automotive Group today and experience the Mike Kelly Automotive difference, because when you buy from the Mike Kelly Automotive Group, you buy from family. 28-25, Penn Trafford over Laurel Highlands as we operate here, Tony, through the midway stages of the second quarter.
All right. Looking for a fast, friendly notary service that's open in the evening? Sandy Howe Notary Services, located on Dry Knob Road in Smithfield, is here for your vehicle, boat, motorcycle, ATV registrations and transfers, plate renewals, and more. They offer new PA and Maryland plates and West Virginia title applications. They serve Uniontown, Smithfield, Fairchance, and all surrounding areas. Open weekdays 10 to 8:30, Saturdays from 9 to 5. Sandy Howe Notary Services, Dry Knob Road, Smithfield, 724-564-8955. Big enough to serve you, small enough to know you by name.
After a miss from Nico Harum, Laurel Highlands getting the offensive rebound there after a little deflection. Aiden Black attempting the three. We're getting an illegal screen. I think it's going to be called here on Tyrone Burton, Tony. That'll be his third. It is.
Yeah, that's a big call right there, because Burton, a force underneath for the Mustangs. Now Varney's going to have to check back in.
And Tony, Franklin Regional hanging with Uniontown tonight as well. It's 30-25. Red Raiders over the Franklin Regional Panthers. They're getting ready to start the third quarter.
That's interesting. I mean, although, you know what, we did that game down at Franklin Regional. They gave a contest until the second half.
I think Uniontown was up 13-2 early on.
Right.
And Franklin Regional cutting into that lead. Here, Penn Trafford leads Laurel Highlands by 3. Pretty move from Carr. Bounce pass down low, and Brendan Varney will pick up the foul there on Ethan McDonald.
And McDonald, he's a big fella too. 6'3" sophomore forward, and he's going to go to the line.
These fouls added up in a hurry on the Laurel Highlands.
Yes, they are. 2 on Varney, 3 on Caden Smith, and on Tyrone Burton.
McDonald knocks down the first of 2 free throws.
And didn't look at any numbers free throw shooting wise, but
second of 2, no good. And Laurel Highlands with a rebound. Mustangs in a little bit of a funk though right now, Tony. Down 4. Look out here, Aiden Black in the corner for 3. It's an air ball and right to Tyler Anthony. I thought we might get run over there for a minute. Now Nico Harum with an intercept going the other way. Over to Aiden Black. Black got block going up there. I think Black was out of bounds. Great job there from Jack Weischer defensively for Penn Trafford.
Yeah, and Aiden Black actually just kind of lost an idea of where he was. Should have let that ball go. It would have been off of Penn Trafford, but tried to catch it while he was standing out of bounds.
It's really an important juncture, I think, in this game, Tony, for the Mustangs. Kind of hold their footing right now. Led by as many as 8 early on, now trailed by 4 as we go under 2 minutes left here in the first half. On the far side, McDonald a miss. Ball loose underneath. It's going to roll back out. We'll get another tie-up. I think the Warriors have it this time off the arrow.
It's a physical game. There's no doubt about it, Brian, I tell you. And as you said, the Mustangs with a ton of fouls. Only 4 fouls called so far on Penn Trafford.
Braden Stone to trigger it in. High feed here to Ethan McDonald. He will switch back with Jack Weischer. And now Braden Stone with it. Stone on the inside, a little poke, able to regain. Send it off to McDonald, who gets the 2 to go. 3 for McDonald, the sophomore forward. And Penn Trafford now a 6-point lead over Laurel Highlands at 31-25. A little backcourt pressure, ball deflected out of bounds. Will stay with the Mustangs out of their own zone.
That was a great pass, though, by Stone to find McDonald wide open underneath.
Laurel Highlands trying to set it up now with Jude Packrone across on the far side. Packrone up top. Shovels back over to Aiden Black. Aiden backs off here high on the left with 1:20 left here in the second quarter. Mustangs the basketball down 6. High pass deflected on the far side. Will stay with Laurel Highlands off of Tyler Anthony going out.
Yeah, and Penn Trafford's turned up the defense on Antoine Black so far in this second quarter. Really a big difference.
Antoine feeding it in here to Aiden. Fronted by Jack Weischer. 1:11 left before halftime. Aiden coming right down the lane, pulling back, fade away, good. Aiden Black. And for Aiden Black, his first 2 points of the game, Tony. But the Mustangs back to within 4 at 31-27. They force a turnover. Harum knocked it away to Antoine Black, who came back and got fouled there by Braden Stone. 2 free throws upcoming for Antoine Black.
Braden Stone doesn't agree with it, and I'm not so sure I do either, but it's beneficial for the Mustangs, so we'll take it. It's going to send Antoine Black to the line. Black, a 66% free throw shooter.
Has 16 of the 27 for Laurel Highlands so far in this game, but misses on the first of 2 free throws here.
And it's been one of those things, the Mustangs only coming in as a 60% free throw shooting team, and really that's it's been a difference in some of the games down the stretch.
For sure. They've had so many tight games throughout the course of the season. Antoine making the second of 2. That'll give him 6 here in the second quarter, 17 for the game. 31-28, Penn Trafford over Laurel Highlands. 50 seconds left before halftime. And Braden Stone out of his own zone here for the Warriors. Fronted there by Aiden Black. Stone trapped, bounces in the corner, 3 on the way. Too strong for Tyler Anthony, but the Warriors keep it alive again. And after getting the feed there from Evan Gross, Braden Stone gets fouled out in front.
Yeah, but that's a good foul by Vecchiola there. Don't give up the easy layup. Make Stone work for it. Vecchiola's going to pick up his first foul, and it's going to send Stone to the line. Stone 1 for 2 on the night, and he's got 9 points so far.
Stone trying to extend the Penn Trafford lead. It's a 3 right now. And make it 4 as that ball hit every part of the rim before dropping in that time, Tony, for Braden Stone.
Yeah, he definitely got the shooter's roll on that one.
Hello to Mike Lutz and Julie Baker, both watching on our live stream. Appreciate tuning in for Mustang basketball here on the WMBS YouTube page. Second of 2 free throws, good again for Stone. So he's in double figures with 11. The Penn Trafford back up 5 at 33-28. Now a foul called here on Stone in the backcourt. That'll be his second.
Yeah, and that's not a really good foul to pick up his second. 33 seconds to go. You're 94 feet away from the basket. But one of those things. Tried to get the steal and got called for the foul.
Jude Packrone back to Aiden Black. Aiden brings it across. Fronted there by Tyler Anthony. Stays with it. A little hop step footer on the way. Good for Aiden Black. His second field goal of the second quarter. He has 4 points. Mustangs back to within 3, down 33-30. 10 seconds left here in the quarter. Braden Stone across. Has it here high on the left. Good defense from Aiden Black. Stone with 4. Stone with 3. Ball goes out of bounds. Contact down low. A late blocking foul. Ball there on Vecchiola. Wow.
Wow.
That's like one of those intentional grounding flags that come out about 5 minutes later.
Yeah, that was, if anything, I'm calling a charge.
I agree.
And that would have been a big one. That would have been Stone's third. But instead, it's 2 on Vecchiola and Stone back to the foul line.
With 1.8 left here in the quarter. First of 2 free throws good for Braden Stone.
Wow.
That hurts if you're the Mustangs. Had a chance just to keep it at a 1-possession game going to the locker room.
Well, the other thing, too, is, they were playing good defense on it. It's not like, it was a stupid foul. It was good defense. But
Stone hit them both, and here's Aiden Black coming back from midcourt, put it off the glass, but the shot won't drop. So we'll go to the locker room. It's 35-30, well played. First half on both sides for the Penn Trafford Warriors leading the Laurel Highlands Mustangs by 5. Stay tuned for halftime show being brought to you by the Radcliffe Martin Law Firm. Comes your way next here on the WMBS YouTube page. And Uniontown Dental Associates, led by Doctors Jonathan Krisner, Jennifer Harr, Jocelyn Volitsky, and Dr. Kareem Shahama, offers a full range of dental services. Same-day crowns are a convenient solution for those needing immediate care. One of the many services they offer. Whether you need clear aligners to discreetly straighten teeth, a permanent fix for missing teeth with implants or restorative options, they have you covered. Visit them at 7829 National Pike or phone 724-438-0241 to schedule your appointment. Experience top quality care with a personal touch. Uniontown Dental Associates, where your smile is their priority. Hard work, respecting others, and being a good team member are values that South Union Township Supervisor Jason Scott knows well. Whether he's running a machine, repairing storm drains, operating a plow truck, or working with his fellow supervisors on economic growth, Jason Scott is working every day to keep residents safe maintain the strength of our local businesses, and enhance the quality of life in South Union Township for our families and our future. Good luck to all of our local teams. From South Union Township Supervisor Jason Scott. And Dr. Frazier Stokes of U.S. Digestive Health in Uniontown, your local specialist for GI and liver disorders, along with Drs. Calabrese, Hoppy, and Lorenz, reminds you that a painless 30-minute colonoscopy every 10 years, beginning at age 45, could save your life. Good luck to all of our local hoops teams from SWGI and U.S. Digestive Health. And since 1976, Davis & Davis has represented people, not insurance companies. Their lawyers have experience in litigating or settling personal injury claims, medical malpractice cases, and wrongful death actions, together with domestic, real estate, workers' compensation, and municipal law experience. Throughout decades of work, Davis & Davis has successfully represented thousands of cases in local, state, and federal courts. For more information on how Davis & Davis can help you, phone 724-437-2799. And the UPMC Rehabilitation Institute on Wayland Smith Drive offers cutting-edge physical therapy. Jim Burns and his staff are residents of the community, treating sports injuries, neurological conditions, back pain, strains and sprains, joint replacements, hand injuries, and other conditions. They treat you effectively and safely by taking all necessary precautions while disinfecting the clinic regularly. All insurance accepted, experienced therapists, convenient location and hours, part of the community. Call the office with a prescription from your doctor or schedule with direct access, 724-437-7500. Halftime here at Penn Trafford High School, the Warriors 35, the Mustangs 30. Again, our halftime show being brought to you by the Radcliffe Martin Law Firm. Tony is your halftime stats, and they're brought to you by First Federal Savings and Loan Association of Greene County. Tony, take it away.
All right, Brian, thank you. We're going to compete with the pep band here, but in that first half for the Laurel Highlands Mustangs, they were led by Antoine Black, who had 17 points. 11 of those came in the first quarter. He was followed by Sevi Vecchiola, who had 4. Aiden Black also had 4. A made 3 by Caden Smith, and a made basket by Tyrone Burton. 20 in the first, only 10 in the second, for their total of 30. 1 for 2 from the foul line in that first half, and they had 3 made threes, 2 by Antoine Black and 1 by Caden Smith. On the other side for the Penn Trafford Warriors, pretty balanced scoring on their end. They were led by Braden Stone, who had 13. He was followed by Zach Feldman, who had 8. 3 points from Evan Gross, 3 from Ethan McDonald, 3 from Tyler Anthony on a made 3. 2 baskets from Derek Carr in that first quarter for 4, and a made free throw by Jack Weishar. 16 in the first, 19 in the second for their total 35. 10 for 16 from the foul line in that first half, and 1 made 3, and that by Tyler Anthony.
A reminder that we'll have more local basketball coming your way on Tuesday. We'll have Penn State Fayette basketball against Penn State Beaver. Women's game at 6, men's game at 8 o'clock, and I'll be joined by Brad Yeoman for that game. Actually, both games on Tuesday, Tony. Should be a lot of fun.
Oh, yeah.
You won't be with us this week. The WPIAL playoff pairings come out on Monday, and we'll pass along what games we'll have for you here on WMBS. Again, we'll at least have audio coverage. We'll try to bring you some video games as well. But again, as we've said several times before, we don't have the first pick of the litter anymore. And if the group that puts them behind a paywall picks one of our local games, we're kind of out of luck.
Well, and we're going to keep our fingers crossed, and hopefully we'll be able to show you guys a couple games. All right, bad hair day, bad day at the office, bad day behind the wheel. Hey, stuff happens, even to the best of us. At least your car insurance rate doesn't have to take a hit. Get Erie Rate Lock from Erie Insurance that stays put until you change your car, driver, or your address, plus seriously good service. Now, that's something to smile about. Your Erie agent in Uniontown and Ross Traver Township is Sproul's Insurance Group. 724-437-9812, or go to sproulsinsurance.com. Erie Rate Lock is not guaranteed. Continued insurance coverage is not available in all states.
And Tony, by the way, Uniontown now up 46-32 over Franklin Regional. That game approaching the end of the third quarter.
Yeah, a little quicker game than ours, but we had to wait a little bit.
Yeah, they started a lot earlier than
exactly,
we did as well.
Right.
By the way, our live video stream today, courtesy of J&S Bridal and Movement Physiotherapy, our graphic sponsors, South Union Township Supervisors Jason Scott and Matt and Lexi George. Why don't you tell us about Dome's Lawn Care, Tony?
All right. Joe Walkus has been the proud owner of Dome's Lawn Care since 2021. They are family-owned and family-run, so when it comes to finances, they understand. They're small enough to care, big enough to make a difference. So give Dome's Lawn Care a call this spring for all your lawn care needs at 724-570-1224. They would be proud to have you as your customer again. That's Dome's Lawn Care at 724-570-1224.
Tony, our game tonight also on the South Union Township Sports Network, brought to you there by Smith Lewis Chess, CPAs in Uniontown, Davis & Davis, attorneys at law, the Sprouse Insurance Group, and insurance agent David Hughes, SWGI Specialist, now part of U.S. Digestive Health, UPMC Rehabilitation Institute, and physical therapist Jim Burns, United Bank, and South Union Township supervisors Bob Schiffbauer, Rick Vernon, and Jason Scott.
All right, I'd like to notice the North Union Township Rec Center and supervisors Kurt Matthews, Rob Tupta, and Ron Lamont are proud sponsors of the Laurel Highlands High School basketball team. The North Union Rec Center wishes the Mustangs and Lady Mustangs the best of luck this season. For information on North Union Township Rec Center volleyball, basketball, and soccer leagues, please phone 724-438-7350 or visit their website at northunionreccenter.com.
Again, I'm Brian Morozak with Tony Anoa, high school basketball here on the WBS YouTube page with Penn Trafford leading Laurel Highlands 35-30 here at halftime. We'll have the second half starting in just over 3 minutes here on WMBS. And again, if you want to watch some of the Uniontown-Franklin regional game, that game on the WMBS YouTube page tonight, or the WMBS Facebook page tonight as well.
All right, looking for a dentist? Dr. Mike George and Dr. Ashley Parker of George Dental Associates, a Uniontown staple, has over 40 years experience treating patients of all ages. Their caring professional team of dentists and their staff offer a full range of dental services, including restorative, preventive, pediatric, cosmetic, and so much more. Visit GeorgeDentalAssociates.com today. That's GeorgeDentalAssociates.com. and find out how they can enhance your smile through the art of dentistry. George Dental Associates wishes Coach John Smith and the Laurel Highlands Mustangs the best of luck during this basketball season.
And Tony, really have to thank all of our sponsors for their support all season long. We had the opportunity just through our WMBS platforms to do 45 regular season high school basketball games this year. And it wasn't for all of the fine sponsors that you either hear that Tony and I are talking about today, we would not be able to get those games on the air for you. And these sponsors certainly making it possible for us not only tonight but throughout the course of the season.
Oh, most definitely. And that's the thing. You know what, Brian? A lot of community action and a lot of people enjoy watching the games. You know, we talked about this before. A lot of adult beverage establishments have the games on, and makes it nice for the community to go out and watch, and just really a nice function that you guys provide here at WMBS.
Got to thank you as well, Tony, for helping us out throughout the years. Award-winning color commentator, Tony, two-time with the Warriors leading the Mustangs 35-30.
Well, you as well. We're a team, Brian, so what can you do? So.
Also have to say congratulations out to TJ DeStefano and Josh Kryzik. They picked up some PAB awards this year as well for a veterans program they put together. Matt Sapienza, two-time winner this year for Best Radio Personality and also for Best Local News. So we're going to have a full house out in Harrisburg in April.
Yeah, and that's good. Yeah. I mean, I'll tell you what, I was I was taken back by whenever you called me. But, yeah, glad to do it. And like I said, actually kind of stunned that we actually won again. So, hey, we'll take it.
We try to provide the service. That's all we can do.
Yeah, and like I tell everybody, hey, man, we got voices for TV and faces for radio. That's why we do what we do, right?
And our voices aren't too hot today. Both Tony and I battling some colds. Might be able to hear it in our voices here tonight.
Yeah, it's one of those things. Like, I don't feel bad at all. It's just
I think I feel worse than I sound today. This just hit me yesterday.
Oh, no, I just lost my voice like earlier in the week and just hasn't come back. So, but I know that it's one of those things. It's part of the flu that's going around where you're actually losing it for like a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks.
You kind of had it all winter.
I've had it since December 28th.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Yeah.
So just about set here for the third quarter. Penn Trafford 35, Laurel Highlands 30. Mustangs on the floor, set to go. Warriors breaking out here from the near side as well. Again, Doug Kelly, the head coach of the Penn Trafford Warriors. John Smith in his second year as the head coach of the Laurel Highlands Mustangs. And Coach Kelly all decked out, got his suit on tonight, Tony. We're set for senior night. Mustangs will start the third quarter, though, with the basketball. Working down the far side, Antoine Black. That will be a long two. It's no good as it bounces out. Braden Stone, the rebound for Penn Trafford. Coming forward, brought down there, Derek Carr. And they'll send it around, back into the corner. And the three ball on the way, but rattling out there for Tyler Anthony. Nico Harum pulls down the rebound there for the Mustangs.
Yeah, nice ball movement right there by Penn Trafford. A couple skip passes to find Anthony wide open. Just couldn't convert on that three.
Here's Aiden Black, high on the left for Laurel Highlands. Aiden left of the lane, will pivot back. Sending it up top, three on the way, and off the mark there, Jude Packrone. And the rebound pulled down by Penn Trafford's Evan Gross. Warriors set it back up, down low. Braden Stone driving and missing. Rebound deflected around, and Antoine Black finds. Both teams a little cold here to start the third quarter. Pretty move from Antoine. Couldn't finish there with the left hand. Ball loose underneath, and the Warriors put out another rebound with Tyler Anthony. Up the floor and coming free, and finally a make from Evan Gross. 5 for Evan Gross. Warriors now up 7 over the Mustangs at 37-30. I think that's their largest lead of the game, Tony.
I think it is too, Brian. Yeah, they really, the Mustangs were putting it on them early in that first quarter, but then have kind of fallen on some tough times offensively.
Aiden Black trying to set it back up here for Laurel Highlands, who's fronted there by Jack Weischer. Is that a 5-second call? No.
No, it's going to be
foul
a foul
away from the ball.
Yeah.
Now, they do get Weischer on to be his second.
Yeah, I was going to say, I thought Weischer bodied him up a little bit as he tried to make a move, so the Mustangs pick up the second foul on Jack Weischer. Now they're going to trigger it in underneath their own basket. Aiden Black looking for help.
And Harum finds it but couldn't finish. Harum, though, gets it back again. Second attempt, no good. Harum's going to get a third attempt, this time pull it out to Aiden Black. So Aiden now out of the corner, resetting here for the Mustangs. Take a step back, three. It's off the front of the rim, no good. And Penn Trafford's Jack Weischer pulls down the rebound, running back across. Will shovel it out on the far side. Evan Gross, little juggle regains. Back to Weischer again. And now Evan Gross coming off the wing. And now the reset back up top again with Braden Stone, who had 13 in that first half.
Yeah, and that was a tough trip right there by Nico Harum. Had a couple good looks, just couldn't get it to go.
Mustangs get to score here in the third quarter. They're down 7. 6:04 left here in the third. Open look out here. Tyler Anthony missing on the three, but score the putback for Evan Gross. Gross, 4 here in the third, 7 for the game. Warriors 39, Mustangs 30, with 5:50 left here in the third.
Yeah, nobody got a body on Gross to try to block him out there. Wide open and easy putback.
Mustangs need points on this possession.
Yes.
There's Aiden Black from the near wing between defenders, and a foul called here on the Warriors. I think it's going to be on the floor, though, Tony.
Let's see if it's going to be on Weischer, if it's going to be on. Yeah, it's going to be on Weischer. So, yeah, he's going to get his third. So, Jack Weischer picks up his third, and that's going to bring Nick Ponko into the game.
And Aiden Black gets it off the inbounds pass back to Antoine, trying to heat up here in the second half, and does just that with his third made 3 of the game. Antoine Black leading all scores with 20 points, has 20 of the 33 for the Mustangs. But look out here, the basket and 1 coming back for Penn Trafford and Braden Stone.
Well, they called that on Antoine Black prior to the shot being put up. Vecchiola thought it was going to be on him, but it's going to be on Antoine Black on the reach.
They counted the points, though.
Yes, they did. So Braden Stone now with 15 on the game.
Warriors lead at 8, trying to make it 9. Free throw on the way and good, Braden Stone.
Stone 6 for 7 from the foul line as well.
Warriors lead at 42-33. 5:22 left here in the third. Aiden Black coming down the near boundary. Switches back up top here with Jude Packrone. Back to Harum. Harum watched by Tyler Anthony. The Packrone again up top. Well defended there by the Warriors into Vecchiola, who drives and had it deflected away by Tyler Anthony. Warriors break back. Out in front. Stone now resetting in traffic, and we'll get a jump ball called.
That was a great play right there by Vecchiola to tie that up. I mean, really nice move by Anthony to try to drive the lane, but really Vecchiola smart to get his nose in there a little bit and tie that ball up. Great job.
Vecchiola not always one of the top scorers, but he makes his impact known with defense and rebounds for sure for the Mustangs.
I would agree.
He'll be back next season as well, only a junior, not the inbounds pass here. They might get Antoine for over the back of Braden Stone.
Yeah, they're going to call him for a hold, no doubt. Stone tried to break out and get that inbounds pass, but Antoine Black picks up his second foul.
Yeah, 2 quick fouls here in the third quarter for Antoine. Warriors now up 9. Will trigger it in again with Nick Palco. Bounces it in far side, Braden Stone. Stone underneath, and Antoine Black with a strip into the hands of Aiden Black. Aiden racing back, has a seam, will take it. Scoop shot, the left hand, no good, but cleaning it up is Jude Packrome. First 2 of the game for Packrome. Mustangs back to within 7 at 42-35 with 4:39 left here in the third. In traffic for the Warriors. Tough shot, but Tyler Anthony got it to go. 5 for Anthony. Warriors back up 9 at 44-35 with 4:30 left here in the third. Aiden Black, quick line drive 3. They're going to say hit the support.
They're going to say
hit the support.
Wow, that's a tough break for the Mustangs right there. And good defense on the backside here with Antoine Black, able to reach behind and steal that ball away from Stone. Did a really nice job. And
well,
good putback by Packrone, too, on the follow.
Well, that could have made it a 6-point game.
Now that's going to be on Packrone as well. That's his second.
In the backcourt?
Yep, in the backcourt. Well, I'll tell you what, Braden Stone's tough to guard. He's quick and really handles the ball well. And it's a tough guard for anybody. So Packrone picks up his second. Now you got Caden Smith check back in, too, with 3.
And Braden Stone out of his own zone here for Penn Trafford. Off on the far side, Palco down to Feldman. Feldman guarded there by Harum. Tough shot, couldn't get it to go. Offensive rebound brought down Braden Stone. He'll score on the putback. So Braden Stone, 5 here in the third, 18 for the game. Double-digit lead now for Penn Trafford over Laurel Highlands at 46-35 with 3:55 left here in the third.
Yeah, the Mustangs, not a whole lot of offense here, only 5 points in this third quarter and really looking for something to happen.
And Aiden Black, hop step, couldn't finish. Harum offensive rebound, never got it back to the basket. Here's Feldman, outlet pass forward, and the floater good for Evan Gross. Gross 6 here in the third, 9 for the game, 48-35. 13-point lead for Penn Trafford with 3:30 left here in the third.
Yeah, the Mustangs really just falling apart here in this third quarter.
Caden Smith switching back. Antoine long 2 up top off the side of the rim, no good. And a little juggling, losing it out of bounds there. Tough play for Evan Gross, just couldn't hang on.
Gonna have Tyler Boss check back in, and also Tyrone Burton checking in for the Mustangs.
We'll get a timeout, Tony. You can tell the folks about the UPMC Rehabilitation Institute.
Yeah, the UPMC Rehabilitation Institute on Wayland Smith Drive offers cutting-edge physical therapy. Jim Burns and his staff are residents of the community, treating sports injuries, neurological conditions, back pain, sprains and strains, joint replacements, hand injuries, and other conditions. They treat you efficiently and safely by taking all necessary precautions while disinfecting the clinic regularly. All insurance accepted, experienced therapist, convenient location and hours, part of the community. Call the office with a prescription from your doctor or schedule by direct access, 724-437-7500.
Uniontown now up 70-50 over Franklin Regional. That game just 2 minutes left in regulation. We still have 3:15 left here in the third, and a steal for Nick Palco for Penn Trafford, an easy layup for Palco. First 2 of the game for Palco and the Mustangs, who led by as many as 8 in the first half, now down 15 until that made 3 from Caden Smith. His second made 3 of the game. He has 6. Mustangs still fighting, down 12 at 50-38 as we go under 3 minutes left here in the third quarter.
Yeah, that was a big shot there by Caden Smith. They gave him a wide open shot, and he was able to knock it down.
Feldman, a little ball fake there for Penn Trafford. And a tough shot, but Feldman able to get it to go there over Tyrone Burton. Feldman now in double figures with 10. Warriors back up 14 over the Mustangs at 52-38 with 2:35 left here in the third. Caden Smith, long 2 far side, too strong. Harum, though, the offensive rebound with a little tap back out to Antoine Black. A little crossover between defenders. Antoine's floater good. That was another tough shot, Tony, that he got to drop, and he now has 22 in his final game in a Mustang uniform.
I don't know how he got that to go. That was really a good shot there.
Warriors a little juggle there with Feldman. Pulls it back over to Tyler Boss. Missed shot there from Boss, and Burton the rebound for the Mustangs.
Yeah, it didn't look like Boss had a hold of that ball real well. Kind of looked like it almost slipped out of his hand a little bit, so missed that shot. But now here's the Mustangs coming the other way, and a 3 right here would be big for the Mustangs.
Harum back in the corner up top again. Caden Smith coming near, winging in. Put it off the glass. Shot attempt no good. Rebound went right to Tyler Boss of Penn Trafford. Warriors coming back. Ponko kick in the corner there. Gross. Now back on the wing was Stone near side three. Swishing it in. Nick Ponko. Second field goal of the third quarter for Ponko. He has 5, and the Warriors opening up a 15-point lead over the Mustangs at 55-40 with 1:30 left here in the third.
Yeah, just an offensive drought by the Mustangs.
Antoine Black trying to answer back, missed there on a 3. Braden Stone the rebound, touch from Feldman, bounce pass down on the blocks, and the finish from Evan Gross. Gross 8 here in the third, 11 for the game. 57-40 Warriors, 1:14 left here in the third. Mustangs a much needed timeout there, Tony.
Yeah, very much so, Brian. Really just struggling in this third quarter. Since 1976, Davis & Davis has represented people and not insurance companies. Our lawyers have experience in litigating or settling personal injury claims, medical malpractice cases, and wrongful death action, together with domestic, real estate, workers' comp, and municipal law experience. Throughout decades of work, Davis & Davis has successfully represented thousands of cases in local, state, and federal courts. For more information on how Davis & Davis can help you, phone 724-437-2799. In a world of big corporations and interpersonal experiences, there is something truly special about family-owned businesses. For over 70 years, the Mike Kelly Automotive family has been serving the community with integrity, honesty, and a commitment to putting families first. And we're not stopping anytime soon. Our commitment to excellence in sales and service remains stronger than ever. Visit us today and experience the Mike Kelly Automotive difference, because when you buy from us, you buy from family.
Here at Penn Trafford High School, 57-40. Penn Trafford leading Laurel Highlands 1:12 left in the third quarter. Caden Smith with the basketball here for the Mustangs, bringing it across on the far side. Watched there by Braden Stone. Caden out to Jude Packron, a little juggle regains over to Brennan Varney. Varney fronted there by Feldman. Back again to Packron in traffic. Feldman a partial block and deflected into the hands of Tyler Boss. Under a minute left here in the third. Braden Stone on it, blocked by Varney. Saved, though, by Tyler Boss. Try to go back into Feldman, a little juggle. He's going to regain, but he's called for the travel.
Yeah, Grimm might have got a little push away there, but any way you look at it, Feldman got called for the walk. Now full court pressure being applied by Penn Trafford.
The Mustangs, though, down 17. Late here in the third quarter as Antoine Black brings it across. Watched there by Nick Ponko. Varney setting the screen. Antoine from the near elbow. Back to Varney. Big guy from the outside. Too strong there out the back iron. Rebound pulled down by Braden Stone. Varney does have one made 3 on the season, Tony.
Well, the problem with that was he set a nice screen, but he didn't roll to the basket. I think if he would have rolled to the basket, he'd have been wide open. Black would have been able to dump it down for an easy shot, but Varney kind of stayed up top.
10 seconds left in the quarter here. Tyler Boss working off to his left, picked up by Caden Smith. Boss, a little ball fake. 3-second call.
It is a 3-second call. Wow.
Oh, no, offensive foul.
Okay, I was going to say.
Saw the 3 on Mastro.
Yeah.
They flashed the 3. I thought it was 3 seconds. It was a foul on Mastro away from the ball.
Right.
Nonetheless, they'll give it to the Mustangs, and a home run ball over the head of Antoine Black. Packron sent it down, and why are you doing that?
Yeah, you still got 6.3 seconds to go. A lot of time.
And now the Warriors have an opportunity to trigger it in here in the Laurel Highlands.
Yeah, exactly right. A nice inbounds play right here.
Because no time went off the clock, so the ball's never touched in play.
Correct.
It'll be Ponko to trigger it in. And Ponko sending it in far side, and they'll send it around over to Tyler Boss. Hard contact there with Packron. Varney the block as time expires here in the third quarter. But it's all Warriors right now. Penn Trafford 57, Laurel Highlands 40 after 3 here on the CR Bridal Group High School Sports Night. Dr. Fraser Stokes of U.S. Digestive Health in Uniontown, your local specialist for GI and liver disorders, along with Drs. Calabrese, Hoppy, and Lorenz, remind you that a painless 30-minute colonoscopy every 10 years, beginning at age 45, could save your life. Good luck to our local hoops teams from SWGI and U.S. Digestive Health. Bad hair day, bad day at the office, bad day behind the wheel. Hey, stuff happens even to the best of us. At least your car insurance rate doesn't have to take a hit. Get Erie Rate Lock from Erie Insurance. It stays put until you change your car, driver, or your address, plus seriously good service. You can call the Sprouse Insurance Group in either Uniontown or Round Stratford Township at 724-437-9812. Go to Sprouseinsurance.com. Every rate lock is not guaranteed continued insurance coverage and not available in all states. So, Tony, we had a really close game early on, but Penn Trafford pulling away here in the third quarter. Now up 17 on Laurel Highlands at 57-40.
Tell you what, I'm thankful that they didn't put us over on that side.
With a
I can barely hear now. If we were over there, I think they want us to lose our voice. I can tell you that, Brian. I think it's intentional.
Well, you already came in with no voice, and you might end up with no hearing either.
Yeah, I was going to say we're going to go both.
And that could be tough for you as well.
Yeah.
So we'll start the fourth quarter with an inbounds pass from the far side. It'll be Mustang basketball.
Mustangs outscored in that quarter 22-10 and have only scored 20 points in the last two quarters. So really struggling offensively.
After a good start, they led 20-16 after one quarter of play.
Exactly, yeah.
Caden Smith now starts the fourth out of his own zone. Caden handing off there with Luke Grimm, now back to Antoine Black. Forced the Mustangs without Luke Martin tonight. Second straight game miss with the flu. Luke came into the game averaging close to 12 points a game, and a foul posted there. Number 4, Nick Ponko, his first.
Yeah, I thought that was I thought they put up a 5. I thought it was on Braden Stone, but it's going to be on Ponko. Send Antoine Black to the line. Black now with 23 on the game.
Antoine really having a nice game, Tony, in his final appearance as a Mustang. Made the first of 2 free throws to cut the Penn Trafford lead now down to 16 at 57-41. Now Antoine for a second of 2. Up on the way and good. So 24 points for Antoine Black. Certainly the Mustang candidate for our player of the game. Brought to you by South Union Township Supervisor Jason Scott.
Well, I think he's pretty much got that sewn up already on our end.
Back to Tyler Anthony. Baseline near side off the foot of Peyton Mastro and out. It'll be Laurel Highlands basketball.
Yeah, Mastro just got a little too deep there underneath the baseline. Really no place to go and just kind of kicked it off. And again, full court pressure being shown by Penn Trafford.
Aiden Black playing catch in the backcourt there with Sevi Vecchiola. Aiden will bring it back across. Pulls back outside the arc over to Antoine. Antoine fronted there by Nick Ponko. Has it on the far wing and fires a pass. I think it was intended for Caden Smith. He wasn't there. Goes over his head and out of bounds and back over to Penn Trafford.
Yeah, good look by Antoine Black, but Smith just a little bit out of his reach. He was trying to get him underneath there for an easy layup, but just threw it just a little bit too outside.
Tyler Boss down the far boundary. Boss with the left hand might have been partially blocked there by Varney, who sends it ahead to Antoine Black. Antoine driving and scoring, adding to his point total. 26 for Antoine Black in this game. And the Mustangs back to within 13. Not done yet at 57-44 as we go under 7 minutes left here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, still a lot of time.
And the Warriors will take a timeout. 57-44, Penn Trafford over Laurel Highlands with 6:54 left here in the fourth.
I was going to say, I think Coach Kelly thought the same way as you.
Yes.
Little bit of time. So
here in the CR Bronner Group High School Sports Night, Joe Walkos has been the proud owner of Domes Lawn Care LLC since 2021. They're family-owned, family-run, so it comes to finances, they understand. Small enough to care, big enough to make a difference. You give Domes Lawn Care a call this spring for all of your lawn care needs at 724-570-1224. They would be proud to have you as a customer. Again, that's Domes Lawn Care, 724-570-2024. Brian Morozak along with Tony Anoa, Carl Childs behind the camera, and our YouTube Live video feed tonight. Nick Barczyk back inside our Davis & Davis Attorneys at Law studios, and I think we're going to be joining Tony some bonus coverage on the radio here in just a little bit as well. Nick Barczyk tells me with that Uniontown Franklin Regional game wrapping up.
And did the Uniontown Red Raiders go undefeated?
They won. I don't know the final score. I didn't get that yet. Maybe TJ and the guys can let us know.
Yep.
Down low for Penn Trafford there is Ethan McDonald. Pull it back outside the arc there. Antoine Black, good defense on Peyton Mastro. Now, so the Warriors try to take a little air out of the ball here, Tony, on this possession.
Yeah, I think so too. And it's one of those things where, just like you said, Brian, a couple turnovers, Mustangs make a little run, they're right back in this game.
Boss handing off. Ponko couldn't finish. Ball deflected around. A lot of contact, no foul called. Warriors keep it alive there with Ponko. A little tap out there to Tyler Boss. Warriors now go back inside there with Ponko again. Over to Boss, but up a shot that got deflected out of bounds. Going to say that went off of Laurel Highlands, and I don't know about that call there, Tony. We were right there.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure they thought Varney got a piece of it, but
I don't know.
He never touched it.
So Mastro going to work up top again as the Warriors getting set maybe for a wholesale substitution, now up 13. So we got our 6 minutes left here in the fourth quarter. Nick Ponko, and now a foul here on the floor.
They're going to call Vecchiola on the reach on the backside. That's going to be his third foul. Looks like they're going to go back to the seniors. So pretty much the starters that we had for the game, outside of Tyler Anthony, who's in the game. Oh, I'm sorry, he is a senior as well.
Anthony Stone, Carr, Weischer, and Gross started. I think those 5 are on the floor right now for the Warriors. Underneath there is Anthony. Anthony floater out in front short, out the front of the rim. Varney the rebound there for Laurel Highlands, off to Antoine Black and across. Antoine racing to the basket and the finish with the left hand. So Antoine Black, 6 here in the fourth, 28 for the game. Mustangs back to within 11 at 57-46. Spinning back there is Weischer, and he's going to get fouled. And they'll get Caden Smith for his fourth.
Yeah, number 4 on Caden Smith just went for the reach. Tried to get a steal. Got called for his fourth, and obviously at this stage of the game, roll the dice, see what happens.
Weischer up top now to Anthony, swishes in the 3. Tyler Anthony, his second made 3 of the game, 56 made 3 of the season. He has 8 in the lead at 14 for Penn Trafford. The Mustangs turn it over down on the blocks as Jack Weischer comes out of his own zone. Got to put up a floater over Varney, no good. Offensive rebound brought down. Stone will shovel out, and the 3 ball missing there, Anthony. They get another offensive rebound brought down by Gross. The reload again, this time rattling home the 3 is Braden Stone. Stone's had a heck of a game as well for Penn Trafford. Tony with 22.
Yes, he has. He's got a great game.
63-46. Aiden Black the drive and the finish. So Aiden Black now with 6. Mustangs trying to hang around. They're down 15 with 4:40 left here in the fourth. 63-48 Warriors.
Yeah, Aiden's been a little quiet here tonight. Hasn't been able to score a whole lot, only 6 points.
Brother Antoine with 28 leading all scores. As Tyler Anthony dribbles up top over to Evan Gross. Now Anthony again, 4:22 left here in the fourth. Penn Trafford the basketball and a 15-point lead over Laurel Highlands. Warriors, Braden Stone, watched there by Aiden Black. Stone, floater in the lane, no good. Rebound tipped around and kept alive there by Derek Carr. Back down to Stone up top. They like that spot, but Weischer's going to miss on a 3 this time. And Laurel Highlands with the rebound. Antoine Black out of his own zone. Antoine taking it right to the basket, up and in, and drawing the foul in the process. So Antoine Black, a 30-point game for the Mustangs tonight.
I'll tell you what, he looks fantastic. This is the best game he's played by far, probably in his whole career. But I'll tell you,
that's a good way to go out and a good game to say, hey, my final high school basketball game, I scored 30-plus points. He has 30 already, an opportunity to add to it here at the free throw line.
Tell you what, though, what an athlete.
A great football player.
Yes, great football player. Did a nice job for the Mustangs over the last few years that way. And like I said, really came alive here in the second half of the season, basketball-wise, and just really turned it on here tonight.
Adds another point there at the free throw line, and the Mustangs get a quick steal. Aiden over to Caden Smith. High arcing 3, good Caden Smith. So this game not done yet. Caden Smith has 9. Mustangs back to within 9 at 63-54. They got to get back defensively, though, as the Warriors set up again and driving right down the lane, but missing there was Braden Stone. First point-blank miss for Stone all night. Antoine out of the pack, and he gets fouled on the floor. So look out here, Tony. Laurel Highlands trying to make this a game with 3:34 left in regulation, down 63-54.
And still a lot of time, and that's the 4th foul on Braden Stone. So that's a big foul. Kind of running his whole offense for Penn Trafford. So
he hit a 3 here. It's a 2-possession game. They'll go in the corner, but Caden Smith comes up short. And Penn Trafford pulls down the loose ball rebound there with Braden Stone.
Yeah,
Stone now trapped.
Yeah, he had a good look at it, just couldn't knock it down.
Got a little help there from Tyler Anthony, and off and across on the far side of Braden Stone again. Stone up top, nice little feed down low, and a scoop shot finish from Derek Carr. 6 for Carr. Warriors back up 11 at 65-54 with 3:06 left in the fourth. Antoine up top for 3. He's not done yet, Tony. Busting another one.
Wow, what a game. And I'm
34.
thinking to myself, what are you pulling up for? Take it to the basket. But able to knock down the 3, and that ball's going the other way right there.
Mustangs will get it back. They're down 8 at 65-57. 2:51 left here in the fourth. Laurel Highlands looking for a late surge. And we're going to join the radio side here, Tony, so just stand by. Yeah, we're in a timeout right now. We're ready to go, though.
So we don't have to read.
Ryan Rozak and Tony Anola back here at Penn Trafford High School. Again, welcome the folks in on the radio side as well. Laurel Highlands, Tony, led by as many as 8 in the first half, trailed by as many as 17
right
here in the second half, and now trailed by 8, trying to make a late run back here with 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Right, and the ball out of bounds. So it's one of those things, could really close it and make this game. And as we've said, for everybody who hasn't listened on the radio, Antoine Black, a fantastic game so far.
Antoine Black, 34 points for Laurel Highlands. You folks just joining us on the radio side, 65-57. Penn Trafford over Laurel Highlands, 2:51 left here in the fourth. Mustang basketball as Aiden Black will trigger it into Jude Paccarone. Back to Aiden, working out of his own zone. He's picked up here by Tyler Boss on the far wing to Caden Smith. Caden kicks in the corner. It's going to be Harum for 3. It's too strong. And Feldman pulls down the rebound there for Penn Trafford, and he's fouled with 2:37 left.
I think it's going to be on Paccarone, and it is. So Paccarone picks up his third. And a good look there by Harum, but just couldn't get that shot to go. Good job by the Mustangs to get a wide open look.
And by the way, Tony, Uniontown did knock off Rankin Regional 73-54 to complete their perfect season. Here's a steal for Harum. Harum coming back, leaning, and scoring for Laurel Highlands. First 2 of the game for Harum, and the Mustangs back to within 6 at 65-59 with 2:20 left here in the fourth quarter. It's a 2-possession game. Racing the floor here is Derek Carr. Carr getting a little sloppy and threw it right to Caden Smith. Outlet pass forward to Aiden Black. Aiden coming on the inside. They're going to give him the basket and 1.
Wow. The Mustangs making this extremely interesting here, Brian. 65-61.
Tony, it was 57-40 Penn Trafford after 3.
Exactly.
The Mustangs back to within 4 at 65-61. 2:09 left here in the fourth. That was the second personal foul on Tyler Boss.
Now, more importantly, that's going to send Aiden Black to the line. Black now with 8 points on the game, but really needs to knock this one down to really put pressure on the Warriors.
Aiden, free throw to convert the three-point play. It's no good. Penn Trafford with the rebound in traffic. Feldman pulled down the board. He'll send it off and across to Braden Stone. Stone pulls up near elbow. Good ball movement down low. Boss trying to reposition. Got fouled. Shot attempt no good. He'll have 2 free throws upcoming for the Warriors, whose lead now is down to 4 at 65-61. 1:59 left in regulation. Second personal on Nico Harum. Actually had Harum for 2 already there, Tony.
Yeah, 2 on Harum, but the thing of it is, I was kind of surprised. I thought Braden Stone would pull that ball back out, and he misses the first.
Yeah, surprising to see Stone. Check that's Boss of the line, Tony, not Stone.
I'm
Boss
sorry.
missing the first of 2 free throws. He came in 60%. Again, for you folks just joining us on the radio side, Tony and I camped out in the corner, kind of the Bob Uecker seats here for a basketball game. Boss makes the second free throw, his first point of the game. 66-61 Warriors, 1:53 left. Mustangs with the basketball back. Aiden Black trying to bank one home there, no good. Battle for the loose ball rebound. We're going to get a jump ball called. No, a foul's going to get called here on the Mustangs.
I think they're going to call it on Harum.
That's a tough one.
That is a tough one. I actually thought he had a pretty good tie-up.
And that was the 5th team foul for the Mustangs as well. So with 1:48 left in regulation, we'll go back on the other side here, Tony. And you'll have 2 free throw attempts for Tyler Boss.
Well, that might not be a bad thing, though, because the Warriors are only, 11 for 19 from the line.
Now Boss makes the first of 2 here. Boss, who missed the first 11 games of the season for Penn Trafford with a football injury. Didn't get the start tonight here on senior night. Penn Trafford started all 5 seniors. Boss makes both free throws here to open up that Warriors lead back to 7 now, 68-61. 1:44 left here in the fourth. Caden Smith a little ball fake, not about the three, sends it over to Aiden Black. Now Caden Smith again, he'll fire this time and miss. Antoine Black going for the offensive rebound, keeps it alive. Now he'll take a little fade away from the far baseline from 10, no good. Feldman the rebound there for Penn Trafford in traffic, and Feldman will get fouled.
Well, you got to foul, there's no doubt. I mean, it's one of those things, you missed a shot, send him to the line. And I think that's going to be on 10, that's going to be on Packroan.
It's been a fun game tonight, back and forth. Again, Laurel Highlands led 20-16 after one quarter of play. Penn Trafford really dominated the middle part of this game, Tony, and led 57-40 after three.
Right. Feldman, 2 for 3 from the line.
Make it 3 for 4 as he makes the first of 2. 11 points for Zach Feldman, the 6'4 junior forward who came in averaging 12 points and 6 rebounds a game.
Yeah, he's pretty close right now, 11 on the night.
Feldman second of 2, this one rattling out. And Jude Packroan the rebound there for Laurel Highlands, off and across to Aiden Black. Mustangs down 8, 1:22 to play. Back in the corner, Caden Smith eyeing up the 3. No good here. Foul called off the rebound. It'll go on the Mustangs, and the board was pulled down by Tyler Boss.
No, it's going to be a foul ball on Feldman.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, he pushed off.
You're right. Yeah, good call there, Tony.
No, he pushed off. I saw him push off.
Actually, it is the 5th team foul there on the Warriors as well. So Nico Harum, who's just 2 of 9 this season from the free throw line, will get 2 here. Harum first of 2 on the way, and good.
Tell you what, that didn't look like a 2 for 9 free throw shooter right there.
Not at all.
The Mustangs still not done yet.
No.
Couple turnovers,
game,
couple threes.
To play. We've seen stranger things happen in the past.
Yes, we have.
Now Harum for a second of 2 with the Mustangs down 7. It's on the way, and this one wide left, no good. Penn Trafford the rebound, brought down there by Stone, and now a quick Mustang foul.
Aiden Black, that's his first foul of the night. Wow, interesting.
All the other Mustangs picking them up. Caden Smith with 4, Harum with 3, Vecchiola with 3, Burton with 3.
Yeah, and the only Warrior with 4 fouls is Braden Stone.
He's at the free throw line right now, 63% for the season. He scored 22 points tonight, leading all Penn Trafford scores, and he adds to it, making the first of 2 free throws.
And as we said, going to Seton Hill to continue playing baseball. So good luck to him, and that's a fantastic baseball program over there.
Stone now second of 2 free throws for Penn Trafford. This one no good off the back iron. Mustangs need a rebound, and they get it. Here's Aiden Black, home run ball down to his brother Antoine, and Antoine with the finish underneath and a quick timeout. So Antoine Black, 14 here in the fourth, 36 for the game, 70-64, 2-possession game. Warriors up 6. We're back at 60 here on the CR Bridal Group High School Sports Night.
The Catholic War Veterans Post 1669 in Hopwood is a proud supporter of local high school sports. In fact, their annual charity golf outing has contributed dozens of scholarships to Fayette County students. The Catholic War Veterans Post 1669 in Hopwood, wishing all of our local high school teams a great season.
Uniontown, you've seen prices rise from the dinner table to the pump, but Allstate agent Russ Blejo is seeing ways to save you money on insurance, from starting a new policy to bundling coverage or even driving safely. Russ knows how to maximize your savings. When it comes to seeing ways to save, Russ does it best. So call Russ Blejo today at 724-439-9700. That's 724-439-9700. And you'll be on your way to keeping your money where it belongs, in your wallet. Savings vary, subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Allstate Fire and Casualty Company and affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
Brian Rozak and Tony Anola back at a very loud Penn Trafford High School tonight. The pep band's been playing. Great atmosphere. Final game of the high school basketball regular season for both Penn Trafford and Laurel Highlands. It's been a good one, Tony.
It's been an excellent game, Brian. We kind of thought it might be a little runaway there at the end of the third quarter, but tell you what, the Mustangs really showing their grit and determination and coming right back into this game, only down 6 with 1:07 to go.
Feldman has sent it in here for Penn Trafford, into Tyler Boss. Boss across on the far side. Pulls back on the wing, tries to fight between defenders and gets fouled. Get both teams over the limit here in the fourth quarter, and both teams, Tony, have 2 timeouts remaining as well with 1:01 to play.
That's going to be on Harum. That's his fourth, yep. Right. But it's going to send Tyler Boss to the line, 3 for 4. All of his points coming in the fourth quarter here from the foul line.
He has not converted upon a field goal yet in this game. And now Boss here trying to make this a 3-possession game for Penn Trafford with 1:01 to play. First of 2 free throws good for Tyler Boss.
Yeah, big free throw right there, and they're going to bring Varney in for a little bit of size, taking out Jude Packroan.
Varney, another Mustang senior, playing his last game in a Laurel Highlands uniform tonight as well. The Mustangs missing out on the playoffs. Penn Trafford will find out who they'll take on in the first round coming up on Monday afternoon. Second of 2 free throws, no good there from Boss. Laurel Highlands the rebound. Down 7, quick 3. Far wing, Aiden Black, no good. I thought it was touched there, Tony, by Evan Gross going out. Officials didn't agree with me. They're staying off of Antoine Black, so it'll be Penn Trafford basketball with 53.2 left, and the Warriors up 7 at 71-64.
Yeah, I kind of agree with you there, Brian. I thought the ball was knocked out of bounds by Gross, but it's not the case, and the Mustangs now really in a big hole.
A quick foul. It's Tyler Boss fouled right off the inbounds pass. I think it would go on Luke Grimm. Again, the Mustangs playing without Luke Martin tonight. Second straight game missed due to an illness this week for Martin, but Martin will be back next year. Mustang junior came in averaging close to 12 points a game. First
yeah, that's
2
a
free
tough.
throws, no good there, Tony. Excuse me, from Boss.
Yeah, that's tough. You know what? You lose 12 points a game. That's tough, especially in a game against Uniontown and a good game here where, you know, you really look for offense in those second and third quarters.
Boss, second of 2 free throws, again no good. Mustangs need a rebound, and it was last touch going up by Derek Carr, so we'll be Laurel Highlands basketball. So Boss giving the Mustangs a fighter's chance here, Tony, in the final minute, down 7.
Yeah, 3-possession game, and you really need something to happen. I mean, if you knock down a 3 here, fine, but you're down by 3 possessions, so even a 2 right here wouldn't hurt.
Aiden Black brings it across. Aiden, nice little crossover, resetting up top, needs help. Sends it over to brother Antoine. Will take the 3 from the near wing and hit it again. Antoine Black now has 17 here in the fourth quarter and 39 for the game. Mustangs back to within 4. 30 seconds to play. They need to foul. And now, oh no, this could be an intentional there on Aiden. Grabbed the jersey of Feldman. In fact, almost ripped it.
I hope they don't call. I mean, it's one of those things. I think he made the foul. You know, it's a little bit of frustration too, but and they are going to call it intentional, yeah.
That hurts.
Yeah, that's the thing about that is it's intentional. They get the shots in the ball.
In a 4-point game with 26 seconds left.
Yeah, that's a tough call.
Feldman, first of 2, on the way in good.
Feldman now at his season average of 12.
Second of 2, short there from Feldman. They get only 1, but they will get the basketball back.
Right.
Now up 5 at 72-67 with 27 seconds left.
Yeah, and I mean, obviously, you know you needed the foul, but that's just tough.
I think he might have been trying to go for the steal there, too.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Added to the physicality of the contact.
So what are they calling here?
Before the inbounds pass.
They're going to give him a warning because he came across the line.
And now Penn Trafford will bounce it into Feldman. A little juggle and regains here left of the lane. Mustangs need a foul. Penn Trafford just going to play keep away. You got a foul. It's 20 seconds left here in the fourth quarter, and you're down 5.
Yeah, and you're just letting
Penn Trafford just sending it around.
Time right,
go
yeah.
out, foul. And finally, Grimm fouls Weischer with 11.9 left. They wasted about 10 seconds there, and there was not a lot of urgency there on the defensive side of the Mustangs.
Yeah, I just kind of think they kind of lost track of what was going on. And you're right, gave away 10 seconds in this game, and that's tough.
And now you got Weischer at the line, first of 2 good. Weischer just a second point of the game, 2 for 3 from the free throw line.
They're going to take Feldman out now and bring
73-67.
Yeah, bring Derek Carr back in.
This is big to make it a 3-possession game, and Weischer hits it. Lead at 7, 10 seconds left. Antoine Black across. Came up short there on a 3. Rebound pulled down by Braden Stone, and that'll do it. But a fun game tonight from Penn Trafford High School, where the Warriors knock out the Laurel Highlands Mustangs by a score of 74-67. Stay tuned for our post-game show being brought to you by Farmana Pharmacy, formerly Peach and Pharmacy, now in the Health First Medical Building on Route 119 between Uniontown and Connellsville. Comes your way next year on WMBS, the Triple Live High School Sports Network, and YouTube Live.
Attorney Thomas W. Schaefer litigated approximately 300 civil and criminal trials, some of which aired on Oprah, Inside Edition, and ESPN. Having an engineering degree, master's in business administration, and law degree qualifies him to go toe-to-toe with anyone. His firm concentrates in wills, trusts, estates, property transfers, personal injury, solar field and Marcellus gas negotiations, and family law. Small enough to care and smart enough to win. Attorney Thomas W. Schaefer, 724-425-1162, or email TommySchaefer@hotmail.com.
The Sea Harbor Auto Group is bringing service to your door with the exclusive Sea Harbor Service Valets. Just call to schedule your next service appointment, and we'll come pick up your car and drop it off after the work is finished. We'll even wash it for you. Call us today at 724-930-7766 to schedule your next appointment. Pickup and delivery with white glove service. Never wait in a service lounge again. Call us today at 724-930-7766.
It's just that easy.
Pizza, beer, atmosphere. It's all at Mom Maruka's Pizza, located on Barton Mill Road in Uniontown. Mom Maruka's is your prime spot to enjoy local high school sports. Family owned and operated, the Sampson family carries on the tradition of homemade pizza, salads, wings, and the best Italian hoagie and homemade bruschetta in town. Mom Maruka's is open Monday through Saturday from 4 to 10 for indoor and outdoor dining and takeout. Don't forget Mom's catering services for your next party or gathering. Call 724-438-9066 or visit MomMarukaPizza.com for their menu and live music schedule.
When your car is damaged, the name to remember is Ted Silva & Son Body and Fender Repair. Voted best in Fayette for auto body repair. Family owned and operated for 61 years, Ted Silva & Son offers complete collision service, minor to major repairs, frame and unibody repair, and glass installation. They'll blueprint your vehicle for repair and work with your insurance company. With their environmentally friendly, waterborne paint process, Ted Silva & Son not only cares for our community and children, they care for our environment. Located on Atlas Road in Hopwood, it's their goal to alleviate the stress of an accident and assist you in any way. So bring your vehicle over to Silva. Call 724-437-2351. Now, Ted Silva proudly introduces his new company, Target Safety Solutions, Atlas Road in Hopwood, providing vehicle alignments, calibrations, minor mechanical repairs, state inspections, including trailers up to 10,000 pounds. Safety, our target, your solution. Check out their website at TargetSafetySolutionsLLC.com. Ted Silva, proud to support local high school sports.
Your health is the most important thing to you. When you need physical therapy, find the best clinic to serve you. Movement Physiotherapy, now located off Route 40 on Pedro Drive, west of Uniontown, understands this and wants to help ease the stress. Tyler Gasick has over 10 years of experience helping people improve their health with physical therapy and is ready to help you. Tyler's from the Uniontown area and is committed to helping improve his community. To schedule your appointment, phone 724-912-PTPT or visit Movement Physiotherapy online at movementpp.com.
Penn Trafford a 74-67 win over Laurel Highlands tonight. And our second of two earlier on, you heard Uniontown's win over Franklin Regional. Yet our postgame show being brought to you by Farmana Pharmacy, formerly Petion Pharmacy, down the Health Horse Medical Building over 119 between Uniontown and Connellsville. Tony's your postgame stats. They're brought to you by First Federal Savings Loan Association of Greene County.
All right, for the Penn Trafford Warriors, who improved to 13-9 overall, 8-6 in Section 1 5A play. They were led tonight by Braden Stone, who had 22 points, 12 points by Zach Feldman, 11 by Evan Gross, 8 from Tyler Anthony, 5 from Nick Ponko, 6 from Derek Carr, 4 points from Tyler Boss, all from the foul line, 3 points by Jack Weishar, and 3 points from Ethan McDonald. 16 in the first, 19 in the second, 22 in the third, 17 in the fourth for their total of 74. 4 made threes, 2 by Tyler Anthony, 1 by Nick Ponko, and 1 by Braden Stone. And they were 20 for 33 from the foul line in this contest. On the other side for the Laurel Highlands Mustangs, who dropped to 5-17 overall, 2-12 in Section 1 5A play. They were led tonight by Antoine Black, who put on a marvelous performance. 39 points, 17 of those coming in the fourth quarter as he tried to bring his Mustangs back. He was followed by Caden Smith, who had 9 points on 3 made threes, 8 points from Aiden Black, 4 points from Sevi Vecchiola, 3 points from Nico Harum in the fourth quarter, a made basket by Jude Packrone, and a made basket by Tyrone Burton. 20 in the first, 10 in both the second and third quarters, and 27 in that fourth quarter as they tried to make a comeback. 8 made threes, 3 by Caden Smith and 5 by Antoine Black. And the Mustangs are only 5 for 8 from the foul line here tonight.
Time now to pick our players of the game, being brought to you by South Union Township Supervisor Jason Scott, working hard for the residents of South Union Township. And Tony, no surprise, Antoine Black on the Laurel Highlands side with 36.
No doubt about it. He just had a fantastic game, and what a way to go out, Brian. I mean, obviously you'd like to have the win with it to go as well, but 39 on his last high school game, pretty good showing by him.
And on the side for Penn Trafford tonight, we give our player of the game there to Braden Stone with 23. So actually, I said 36, Tony. I was wrong. 39
right
for Antoine Black.
Yes.
39 tonight for Antoine Black, who led both teams in scoring tonight. You get your final score, Penn Trafford 74, Laurel Highlands 67. Back with a final word from Penn Trafford High School in just a moment.
At the Davis & Davis Law Firm, we understand that facing legal challenges can be overwhelming. That's why we are here to guide you along the way. This is attorney Michael Mays, and at Davis & Davis Law Firm, we have over 45 years of experience, and our team is dedicated to fighting for your rights and making sure you can maximize the amount of money that you deserve. If you are hurt, injured, or need help with workers' compensation, call us today for your free consultation at 724-437-2799. The Davis & Davis Law Firm, you won't pay us anything until we win your case.
Do you need a fast, friendly notary service that is open in the evening? Sandy Howell Notary Services is here for you, offering new PA and West Virginia plates and ready to assist with your vehicle, boat, motorcycle, and ATV registrations and transfers, plate renewals, and more. Serving Fayette County and all surrounding areas, open weekdays from 10 to 8:30 and Saturdays from 9 to 5. Sandy Howell Notary Services, Dry Knob Road, Smithfield. Call 724-564-8955. Big enough to serve you, small enough to know you by name.
In a world of big corporations and interpersonal experiences, there's something truly special about family-owned businesses. For over 70 years, the Mike Kelly Automotive family has been serving the community with integrity, honesty, and a commitment to putting families first. And we're not stopping anytime soon. Our commitment to excellent sales and service remains stronger than ever. Visit us today and experience the Mike Kelly Automotive difference. Because when you buy from us, you buy from family.
Brian Morozak and Tony Hanilla wrapping things up one final time for Penn Trafford High School, where the Penn Trafford Warriors have knocked off the Laurel Highlands Mustangs 74-67. Warriors improved to 13-9 overall with the win. They'll finish conference play at 8-6. Laurel Highlands drops to 5-17 overall and 2-12 in conference play. And the Warriors have qualified for the WPIAL playoffs. They'll find out Monday afternoon where they're headed, Tony.
Yeah, they'll find out Monday, and it'll be interesting to see also where the Uniontown Red Raiders, Laurel Highlands Mustangs girls team, and as well as the Geibel team and Brownsville, as you mentioned. So it'll be interesting to see. And I would be kind of surprised if the Red Raiders didn't get a 3 or 4 seed going into this.
I think they could get at least a 3.
I would think so, too.
And maybe a 2. I mean, they went 14-0 in the conference, which is pretty impressive.
Yeah, I'll tell you. Yeah, and it's not like the conference was weak.
No.
You know, that's one thing. I mean, you know, in the past we've seen some teams that, you know, are so-so. But you know what, really, when you look at this, I mean, Penn Trafford, a good team. You had McKeesport, who didn't make it, even had a good team. You know what, AG showed up early. The Mustangs, like I said, they had a lot of close games. But when you look at that section, really, you know, Uniontown earned that section title.
Tony, enjoyed working with you again tonight. Hopefully I'll catch up with you in the playoffs as well.
I hope so, Brian, and hope you're feeling better as well, buddy.
Again, congratulations to Antoine Black. 39 points tonight for the Laurel Highlands Mustangs, who fall to Penn Trafford 74-67. I have to thank our live video stream sponsors tonight, J&S Bridal, Movement Physiotherapy. Our graphic sponsors tonight, South Union Township Supervisor Jason Scott and Matt and Lexi George. Carl Childs behind the camera. Nick Farchek back inside our Davis & Davis Attorneys at Law Studios. This is Brian Morozak saying have yourselves a pleasant good evening. Again, your final score from Penn Trafford High School tonight, the Warriors 74 and the Mustangs 67. So long, everybody, from Westmoreland County.